Hi there, stranger, and welcome back to me playing Hardspace Shipbreaker. It's been a couple days since I last recorded, but let's get right back into it. If we last left off on hazard level 5 ships, I needed to do a couple more of those to rank up. My last recording session went great. Last stand first.
Good morning, Shipbreaker. Please enjoy the following inspirational message. Success is not the key to happiness. Happiness is the key to success. If you love what you do, you will be successful.
There we go. It's just that simple, according to Lynx Corp. Oh, we just unlocked the Mackerel Heavy Cargo. So maybe that'll be the new ship that we work on. Let's check our emails. First thing we gotta do every day. 14, cancel the debt. One of the most prevalent issues regarding workers' rights among shipbreakers is the fight to cancel the debt. It is the belief of this union that no shipbreaker deserves to be in debt to the company for the privilege of doing the hard work we do. Shipbreakers are a key part of the very foundation supporting the current age of stellar exploration and expansion which the company profits heavily from. Our work removes the masses of outdated ships that otherwise clog civilization and transforms them into valuable resources to be used for construction and manufacturing. It's time that we be recognized as invaluable components of the active progress of our species that we are. We deserve the rights, recognition, dignity, and respect that our profession demands. That includes not trapping us in an inescapable cycle of debt. We deserve to hold the power and value of our own hard work and to use it towards building our better futures. Cancel the debt, respect workers' rights. Hope is action, solidarity is strength. Oh, issue 15, contract clauses. In this issue, we would like to address our demand of revising the Shipbreaker contract. Did you know that the company owns any and all intellectual properties for any inventions or artistic creations made by their workers? That's right. You've signed away that right the moment you took on this job, forever. Are you aware that by signing the contract you agreed to not have any body modifications done, such as piercings, tattoos, or contraceptive devices without company approval? Are you aware that the company has free reign over when to terminate you to cook a new spare from the system, and that there are no regulations or provisions in place for when that should occur? They can literally do it for any reason. Or that the continued use of a dysfunctional spare is purely at the discretion of the company? Not to mention the policy on toilet breaks being a whopping 28 pages long. These and many more aspects of the Lynx Shipbreaker's contract are inhumane and in desperate need of regulation for the dignity of our workers. Salvage Workers Unite is determined to have these shortcomings addressed by regulation from the Stellar Commission. Alright, yeah. Union is working hard to unionize in this corporate hellscape. See if we have any equipment upgrades that we can do. We do have 67 Lynx tokens to spend. First, it looks like we have a new sticker? What's our new sticker? Oh, we can upgrade our Mini-Me sticker. Right. Awesome. Now instead of 2 Mini-Me stickers, we have 1 holographic one. Over in our equipment tab, we can get cooldown on our laser cutter. Handheld utility grapple. We could increase its strength. That's going to be a great upgrade to have. Thrusters, nothing. Helmet, nothing. Work suit. Electrical and heat resistance. Definitely very interested in these, especially considering that we have so few spares to work with in this playthrough. Or utility grapple strength. I think we're fine on the utility grapple strength right now. Let's be safer. The safer we are, the quicker we can work. The more Lynx tokens we'll earn. Right, the last ship we did was the Scout Patrol craft with the big quasar thrusters. Now we have access to some more heavy cargo ships. We've got this Atlas Nomad cargo. 15 million credits worth of salvage. Decent amount of Lynx tokens. This one provides less Lynx tokens, but a repair kit. What about this one? Heavy cargo? Oh, this is the one we just unlocked, I believe. Let's go with the one we just unlocked. The rewards aren't as great as this Nomad Crawler. But it's new. It's shiny. Ooh, listening to some classical music today, it seems. Oh, there goes my classical music. Oh, I need to buy some tethers before we start our workday.
Tethers restored.
Thruster fuel I think I'm good on. There's a big cargo ship. Let's see. Let's grab these antennas. If I don't grab the antennas now, I will forget them. And throw them in the processor by accident. So.
Transferring credits.
Check our systems tab, see if there's anything else floating around on the outside of the ship. There is. It's a fuel tank just kinda hanging out there. Easy to take care of that.
Salvage secured. Credits deposited.
Okay, I've got a thruster and reactor. A lot of fuel tanks on the inside here. We're gonna need to make sure we're careful with our cuts. Asteroid shard. Never seen one of those before. Oof. Kinda all over the place, right next to this thruster. Alright. Let's start with our thruster. Just pull that out the back and we'll take the whole back off. That should let us get most of these fuel tanks out pretty quick. Oh. Another copy of Bunny Character D. We are just rolling in the bunny characters. I think that's our third one. Hope everybody who's watching is having a great day. I just took a shower, and I'm doing pretty good so far. That thruster cap doesn't go in the barge. A little rusty it seems. Slide that straight out. Ooh, don't get crushed.
Credits to account.
And send her on down to the barge. I've been very much enjoying making content for this game. It I think this game has a lot of potential. I'm really excited to see. I mean, I haven't even finished the game, and I'm already excited for like what potential ships they could come out with in the future. You know, new hazards or hazards I haven't seen yet before. I don't know if I've fully detached this. Okay, so let's flush this. That'll get the fuel out of that pipe. We can do the same with this other one over here. I'm not sure if I ever explained the flush mechanic. It takes out whatever's, anything that's in the pipe, it takes it out. Otherwise it's pretty dangerous to cut these pipes. I'd like to brace myself before I cut this, just to... Oh! Looks like the flush switch actually disconnected it from the fuel tanks, perhaps? And now we're free floating. I did not see that one coming. I'm learning new things. Oh, looks like these nacelles are gonna get in the way of sending it to the processor, though, so... let's at least cut one of these off. These nacelles are surprisingly light. They're really big, but you can kind of throw them around, no problem.
Salvage secured. Applying credit.
Hopefully that goes in with no issues. Yeah, it looks like it's gonna be just fine. And we can pluck these fuel tanks out of here. We did induce a little bit of spin on the ship when we dragged that big end chunk off, but I think it's gonna calm down. This is an easy reactor pull now, though I don't want to get it too close to me.
Valuable objects processed. Credits awarded.
Now with the back end off, we can just pluck this stuff out of here. One thing at a time. Let's get these asteroid shards. Ooh, that is a hefty asteroid shard. We'll have to tether that off to the furnace. I'm excited to see how much it's worth. I have never seen one of these before. They're new to me. Up and away you go.
Object processed. Transferring credit.
Oh, I was looking away when the
Salvage secured.
asteroid went up.
Account credit applied.
Goes. $1,400 credits? That's not bad at all. Just gotta slow myself down here. Heading a little bit too fast. Let's get our oxygen, our fuel. Let's get back into it. My brain is still like waking up a little bit, it feels like. I'm also still like not the most sure how to do commentary. I don't want to just sit here and go, now I'm gonna cut this, and then I'm gonna cut this. Been doing a pretty good job so far, but I'm trying to figure out what things I'm gonna talk about going forward. Hope everybody who's watching can be patient with me while I figure that out. But for now, we're just gonna keep on space trucking.
Valuable object processed. Credits deposited.
Getting yelled at for destroying lights that nobody actually cares about.
Salvage deposit
This
secured.
should reward me for destroying the lights. Are there any aluminum panels on the outside of this ship? Doesn't look like it. Sometimes they'll have a aluminum panel right on the outside. I was thinking about lasering that food pack, but just a waste of time. Do we have any more fuel tanks? I'm really not looking forward to the idea of being blown up. We do. Oof. Oh, this one's almost empty. That's interesting. Fuel tanks can have variable weight depending on how much fuel is in them.
Applying credit to
Makes sense, but it's not something I had noticed before. Keep this power junction box away from me.
Salvage
Uh-oh.
deposit
Looks like I might have almost damaged that
Applying
Atmos
credit.
regulator. Oh yeah, I think... It was something I've ever really paid attention to too much before. I believe that bar,
Salvage secured.
Um,
Credits deposited.
my, like, structural readout thing that tells me about what I'm looking at, I believe that bar is its durability. The bar on the right, that is.
Cutter, you're looking at roughly 5 minutes left in this shift. Keep on at it.
Because
Weaver out.
if you do electrical or, fire damage to something,
Credits deposited.
it will be destroyed and it gets turned into scrap. And then it has to go in the furnace and it's worth just significantly less than it was before. Oh, we've got a cargo hatch. That needs to go in the barge. Oh. Ah, right. Cargo hatch gets cut points. I've forgotten. I haven't done too many cargo hatches in my day.
Salvage secured. Account credit applied. Processor
Let's
deposit
see, what are we doing next?
Credits
I
awarded.
think it's probably time to start peeling off this nanocarbon. I don't... I'm gonna leave these bits on the outside. I don't think I need to cut them just yet. I could cut them to make it easier to move the whole thing, but I'm not sure it's going to be necessary. Power cell, let's be careful of that. Now, I'm not sure what's going on with these cut points here. I think we'll find out pretty soon. Yep. We didn't need to cut off the outside bits at all.
Deposit accepted for processing. Salvage deposited. Applying credit to account.
Now we've got a nice clear line to pluck out this power cell here.
Salvage secured. Applying credit.
I think the last thing holding this whole section on is actually the cockpit. Could be a pretty easy... It'll be a pretty easy cut job.
Processing valuable deposit. Credit transferred.
I've also been thinking about like what other kind of content I want to make on my channel. I really love, it's always been a passion of mine to just try new games. I know that YouTube is very saturated with indie games content creators, but you know, why not throw my hat in the ring? It'll be fun. And as LinksCorp has taught me, success isn't the key to happiness. Happiness is the key to success.
Processing valuable objects. Credit awarded.
All right, Cutter, wrap it up. You got about a minute left.
This is gonna be a 2-shift job, I think. I haven't really been rushing it. This makes waste and all that. And we are all about the mini-me stickers here.
Warning. Oxygen low.
Oi!
Note that oxygen costs can be reduced through good breathing practices.
Sometimes this glass seems to be like a little buggy. Doesn't really want to get fully disconnected from the panel. Let's figure that out once I've got oxygen. Actually, it seems like it's going to be a next shift issue. Only thing we've destroyed so far is lights, which are
New certification
a
level
rank
has
up.
been achieved. License.
Alright, and I'm gonna not talk when I wake up, for once.
Hello, Shipbreaker. This is your morning wake-up call.
All right, folks. Got a priority message coming in from corporate. Everyone put down what you're doing and have a listen.
Maybe they're gonna give us some holiday time. That'd be awesome.
That would be a first.
Probably just another Pilsen kid getting a cushy desk job.
Hush up now, y'all.
This is an important message to all Link Salvage Division employees. It's come to our attention, thanks to a very loyal member of our family, that there has been talk about forming a shipbreakers union. A union is a dangerous thing, where extensive fees are extracted for so-called representation of your workers' rights. At Lynx, our top priority is already your well-being. This is why union activity is strictly prohibited by your contract, for your own protection. To safeguard you and your work, we are immediately dispatching an administrator to every salvage sector. This administrator will oversee operations and ensure proper employee conduct. They are authorized to correct worker behavior by any means, and they'll remain in place until we can guarantee company-wide integrity. Until then, remember, the company is your family. The union is your enemy. Thank you.
No holiday. Told ya.
A union? I haven't heard anything about that. Have you?
Of course not.
Probably happening around the Martian districts. They always been quarrelsome.
You heard anything like that, Lou?
No. Hey, Weaver, do you know when our administrator's showing up?
Week, maybe? Coming all the way from HQ at Jupiter Gate. When they get here, we'll need to be on our best behavior.
Oh, great.
Nothing to fret about, all right? But they are going to be checking everything. Salvage logs, transmission records, operational efficiency.
Oh, great.
You'll be fine, Kai. It's not a performance review.
Lou's right. Now, let's just try and keep our heads down and weather this storm together. See y'all in the yard. Weaver out.
Hey, don't worry. This is a closed channel. There won't be a log. Well, looks like things might get a bit difficult around here. They're gonna try to make our lives hell. Don't worry. Just having access to the Union News Group doesn't make you a full-fledged member. Besides, no one from corporate has access. But I'd be lying if I said I wasn't a little nervous. If anything happens, I'll make sure nothing comes down on you. Lou out.
I'm glad Lou is looking out for us. Ooh, we've unlocked the Javelin Tanker Small. Those are some big fuel tanks. Let's check our mail. First things first. Oh. Mom and Pop to Megacorp. Today, every ship traveling to every colony in the solar system does so thanks to Lynx Corp. Imagining our planet spanning civilization without Lynx, and the business and technology acumen of its operators, the Paulson family is inconceivable. Here's the journey of how the Paulson family turned a modest mom-and-pop recycling shop into the behemoth of progression and innovation we know today. The origin, a humble endeavor. Centuries ago, humanity decided to leave Earth for a better, brighter future, venturing into the outer wilds for new opportunities. In a matter of years, prominent companies like Martel Industries set up shop in the uncharted territories on and around Mars. In 2088, back at Earth, an ecologically minded couple, Kip and Gerda Schlesinger, began a small and unassuming company recycling debris from the dangerous Kessler Belt, Lynx Salvage. Their goal was to clear and recycle the deadly debris so that more people could safely reach orbit. The Schlesingers ran Lynx Salvage for 34 years, expanding into shipbreaking and growing this company's size at a steady rate. Over the next 100 years, ownership of the company was passed down through the family. In 2204, Kip and Gerda's great-great-grandson, Jonas Schlesinger, became CEO. Jonas ran the company without much interest or promise. 4 years later, industrialist, philanthropist, and great innovator Exeter Paulson saw opportunity in the modest company. It was time for it to be placed in the right hands. After a brief negotiation period, Exeter took over the operation in 2208, combining all of his many holdings and interests into one company. Exeter rebranded Lynx Salvage to Lynx Corporation in 2210. Overnight, the humble, homely, earthbound business transformed into the prosperous solar megacorp it is today. So, 2 years is definitely not overnight. And also, Exeter Paulson just kind of bought it. It wasn't mom and pop anymore. Cool. Very accurate branding. Let's see, Lynx tokens. I think we can finally afford our strength upgrade for our utility grapple. Or Tether Lifetime. I do like Tether Lifetime a lot, but I think, given that we just unlocked that new tanker, we're going to want the increased strength. Does anything really need a repair right now? Probably not. I think all our stuff is pretty good in terms of functionality. So let's get back out there and we will finish off this heavy cargo ship. And also, in terms of video length, it's starting to look like it makes more sense for me to just do...
How y'all holding up?
1 moment.
What? Hello? David speaking. I can't hear you, Kaido.
Kai, try switching to another frequency and then back again.
Can you hear me now?
I hear you.
Hey, okay. I have a question. What's this administrator gonna do?
They're being counters. Waste our time with productivity reports.
Oh, they've come here before?
Sure, loads of times. Profits drop, they send someone. Accidents go up, they send someone. Sometimes they just send someone to find out if they need to send someone.
They ain't a big deal, Kai.
You heard right, Paulson. I guess they're just snooping around for union stuff. Right?
Yeah. Gonna be here a week, tops. These types have the attention span of a gopher. They'll move on pretty quick.
What's a gopher?
What? Boy, you better come visit sometime on Mars when you're done here.
One day, we'll all go see them gophers. Whatnot. Keep that front of mind, and don't fret none. Carry on now. Weaver out.
Alright, as I was saying before they started talking, I think it's going to make more sense for me to just do one ship every video. I think that'll cut it up into more manageable chunks for uploading and just for general watching. But if anybody, if you want to see more ships per video or something like that, please let me know. Still probably going to be getting the same amount of content. It's just, you know, how it's spaced out.
Credits awarded.
Might be in more watchable chunks as one ship.
Processing valuable deposit.
The ship really came apart on me here. Also, I mean, I'm not super big on anecdotes. I don't know too many like anecdotal stories and stuff to share with people. But if people are interested in, you know, just hearing what I think about, I guess, life and other stuff, you can let me know that in the comment section.
Deposit registered. Account
I'm really looking to make the content that people want to watch. You know, there's nothing specifically that I'm
deposit accepted.
looking to make. You know, I just want to share more of this game with people. I want to get this game out there into the world.
Salvage deposit confirmed.
Yeah.
Credit.
Feels like in every video I'm like, hey, talk to me in the comment section, but
Credits deposited.
just looking to put the content out in the world that the people want to see.
Credit applied.
And I mean, I'll get there. Small beginnings and all that, just like Lynx Corporation. You know, they started from a mom and pop shop, and then a billionaire bought them. So, you know, maybe someday a billionaire will buy my YouTube channel, and I will exploit workers in space. You know, life goals and whatnot, or whatever. This is going in the furnace. This is going in the processor. You're not even connected. Okay. Off to there you go. Slap you on there. You can both go together. Looks like last things we've got is this airlock.
Credits awarded.
I need to get this airlock off of the aluminum frame. A multi-tool. Put that in the barge. Gosh, I love a multi-tool. Oh, sorry, I got a little bit close to that. But just like, functionally, I love things that are dual purpose. I love to look at an object and just fantasize about all the different ways I could use it. It's really bad for me whenever I see, something with like a lot of storage. I absolutely love storage options. Even if I don't have anything to actually store, you know, I really love something that I could store stuff in. Oh, I could store so much stuff in here. It's just it's a really bad habit I have. I'm always thinking about how. Oh, hang on, I need to make sure not to get crushed. First of all, also to grab this airlock console. Don't want to be forgetting that.
Salvage deposit accepted.
This airlock's not even off all the way. There we go. Send you to the processor. Send you down. But I mean, yeah, back to what I was talking about. There we go. That's all our salvage goals reached. Let's check. Ah, I see. These wire mesh, like, the item holder things for the processor. I've always kind of wanted to make some kind of content. You know, I've tried art for a long time. I always, you know, I'll dabble with art for a couple weeks, but I get really frustrated that I can't make the content that I want. You know, I'll have this picture in my head of this, like, vision, It's like mental image, and then I can never actually get it to come to life. And I mean, with YouTube content, I can just kind of share my thoughts, and you know, the English language is at least a slightly better medium for getting ideas across than my non-existent art skills. Not giving up on art, for sure. Oh, we got our mini-me sticker. We're not even done yet. This was a...
Oxygen levels.
This is a very efficient ship that we took care of. That won't last, though. Pretty soon, we're gonna be getting into some big ships. And they're full of hazards, and getting through them perfectly is next to impossible, I've found. I'm always messing up something or other. These food packs in the furnace, sure.
Raw material deposited.
And that'll be the end of this shift and this video. And I'll see you in the next one. Yeah. We'll check our profits. We'll see if we've got any more information about union stuff here when we go to sleep. And then we'll call it a wrap. $63 Lynx tokens is not bad at all. The furnace smelts soft metals, which are then pressed into hyperdense cubes. I love a hyperdense cube.
Hello Shipbreaker 9346-52. Lynx would like to share the following inspirational message. Some people dream of great salvage, while other people get up every morning and make it happen.
Alright, well, I'm going to make it happen in the next video. Until then, take care, stranger.